Let's get to our next bout of the evening, an elimination MMA bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, Devin Mcginley.
Devin Comanche McGinley, representing Empower Training Center out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Making his way to the cage for this Elimination MMA 170-pound welterweight fight. 3-minute round.
Ooh, 170. A little bigger boys here.
6'4", 170.
Yeah. That's 6'4" and 170. He's got some length to him. I don't know how much girth there is.
You said girth.
I said girth. Hey, we're on the stream. You can say things like that. I'm just thinking of something funny in my head. Sorry. There's not much up there, but when there is, it's funny. It got like 10 degrees colder a moment ago. Of course, Drew rarely wears a shirt, but he's wearing one tonight.
I mean, it's freezing cold. I wish I was wearing more than just a shirt, but
I do have a suit jacket for rent.
coincidentally, as McKinley is making his walkout, it got 10 degrees colder. So
it did. That's kind of devilish, maybe. Demons in the house?
His opponent, out of the red corner, Dathan Lloyd.
Mr. Dathan Lloyd represents Forge Fight Club, coming to us from Honolulu, Hawaii. Most fighters, we talk about having a long drive here. This gentleman had a long flight.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, JR, you've done every single Sparta event, not missed one. I think you've been with you since late Sparta 50 or early 60, and haven't seen Devin Mcginley before.
We have not.
Hawaiian boys can scrap. I don't know if it's a culture out there, but I mean, even on the regional circuit, man, I mean, it's a regional to Max Holloway. I mean, Hawaiians know how to fight. So I'm excited for this one.
TJ Penn.
Right?
Kai Kamara's in the PFL tournament.
The list can go on.
You know, you list Mexican as a style. Hawaiian could be right in there, right in that mix.
Right.
Some great Hawaiian body work for sure.
All right, Devin Mcginley out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, 26-year-old is a mixed fighter with a 2-1 record at 6 feet 4 inches tall, 169 pounds. Facing off against Dathan Lloyd out of Honolulu, Hawaii. He's a 27-year-old mixed fighter with a 1-1 record, also tall at 6 feet 1 inches tall and 170 pounds.
I do like the ink work on Dathan Lloyd, gotta say.
If ink can win you a fight, he's already won.
There you go. Although they both got it.
This is true.
Not a one for you.
Not one. I'm just a unique, weird fighter.
Yeah.
Drew, the untattooed Dober.
No tattoos, no nickname, man. Just knockouts, baby. Like that line, didn't you? Come on now.
Scars are my tattoo. I got a story for everyone.
There you go. No tats, no nickname, just knockouts.
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an elimination MMA bout scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division. Let's meet our fighters. Introducing first, fighting out of the Mike Maroney Ford blue corner. He's a mixed style fighter with a record of 2 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 foot 4 inches tall, weighed in at 169 pounds. With Empower Training Center from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Devin Comanche McGinley. His opponent, fighting out of the Castle Rock Hormone Health red corner. He's a mixed style fighter with a record of 1 win, 1 loss. He stands 6 foot 1 inches tall, weighed in at 170 pounds. With Forge Fight Club from Honolulu, Hawaii, Dathan Lloyd. Referee Armando Castro.
Fighters, you were given instructions. I expect
Lloyd
you
in the
fight,
black
obey
trunks,
my commands at all
McGinley in the
times.
camo
Touch
trunks.
gloves. Back to your corners.
JR, you've called all the Sparta events. Is there any big fighter that's come further than Hawaii?
I don't think so. Think we may have a record holder here.
Interesting point that you may be here from history.
This morning we had South Africa. I don't know. We might need to bring out a map.
That's true.
Oh, they'll measure miles. Maybe we'll do that. We'll get that to Stewie. What's farther, South Africa or Hawaii? Do the miles, Stewie. Come on.
Somebody
This is hardcore math.
Jump on Google Maps.
Lloyd doing a good job of pressing, standing in the southpaw stance, keeping his foot on the outside. McGinley, being the longer fighter, needs to stay away from this fence unless he plans on taking it to the ground.
Little leg work, feints.
Great head movement by Lloyd.
Absolutely. And with little effort.
Wow,
Nice kick,
McGinley
but
fast with that kick.
Yeah, blocked though.
I bet it's unusual that McGinley is used to facing someone almost as tall as he is in this weight class.
Good head position for Lloyd.
Lloyd's doing a good job of controlling the position from the striking to now against the fence. And he's making the decision of where he wants this fight to take place.
Not a lot on his punches, though. Not a ton on him.
Except for that one, the lead
Big right
uppercut.
hand. Well, I'm talking about McGinley has had a hard time, I think, with power.
McGinley had his head snap back like a Pez dispenser there.
Yeah. One of those leg kicks just landed right on the knee. I'm sure that didn't tickle.
I had just pictured the Pez dispenser, like a chicken one. Minute 14 left.
Good cross by McGinley.
Yep, using that length.
In the open stance like this, the lead right hand or the lead rear hand does more work than the jab.
Teep kick was right on the mark right there. That right cross had a little bit of power to it. Missed, though.
Yeah, as did the body kick before it.
So
as did that teep kick.
Putting some points into that body.
Work the body, drop those hands. Nice sidestep movement as well.
McGinley's body's really reddened up.
Lloyd got rocked a little bit by a right hand. I think he's a little stunned.
Oh,
Whizzer, great whizzer.
That was a wonderful hip toss.
McGinley able to get full guard. Jammed up against the cage hard, though.
That is the worst position to be in, just
No
on your back up
mobility.
against the fence.
Yeah, your neck's twisted. Your
cheese gratered. Good
Lloyd
job
punching down.
Good job getting his legs into play, keeping Lloyd from closing distance.
Well, there's our answer.
South Africa is farther away than Honolulu.
9,601 miles in Honolulu, 3,338. So both happened today at Sparta. There you go.
Thanks to our research department, a.k.a. Stewie.
However, Drew, I wasn't here for the first part, so Honolulu's still a long way away. I don't think I was prepped for that, and I brought it up.
Here on the replay, we just see Lloyd being able to take advantage and escaping up against that fence. And here's this takedown attempt, single leg. Being, trying to do it against a longer fighter is very
Tough.
difficult, but he was able to reverse it with this one-arm hip toss. Gorgeous.
Listen, you come a long way. By the way, did the South Africa fighter win? Do you guys remember?
He did. Did he remember?
I think so.
Yo, he did.
Good.
He did.
There you go.
Yeah.
So he come a long way to win. That's good. makes the plane ride home a little easier. I think every plane ride home after you lose is long. Lloyd trying to duck on in, almost clashed heads. Good matchup so far. Good back and forth. Good flicking jab there by McGinley.
Former UFC fighter Brandon Ruckus Thatch in the corner of Lloyd. Good to have luminaries in the building.
Teep kick by Lloyd, scores. You see the midsection of McGinley kind of all red. And then a shot upstairs. Really working the body. That left lands hard.
Oh, no.
Oh, that
was
could
a
be a
slip.
knee.
That was a slip.
Yep. Got to be careful. That one looked really slippery over there.
McGinley looks to capitalize immediately. There's no hesitation closing in on that.
And there's that length right now trying to get in there.
Trying to kick a man that long off of you is practically impossible.
McGinley's in the position to do some damage, and he's trying to get in there.
Lloyd doing a good job with his leg positioning, trying to keep some limbs in between he and his opponent.
McGinley's coming along in this second round for sure.
Lloyd trying to get knees underneath him.
Yep.
Good job on McGinley pressing him back down.
McGinley continuing with that left and continuing.
Hard ground and pound for McGinley. Good prolonged flurry.
Lloyd staying alive, scrambling.
Yeah, Lloyd with a nice scramble. Referee trying to extricate his toes from the cage.
That's going to be a penalty if he does it again. Although he did use his toes, he didn't use it to get out of where he was. Now some kidney shots and some leg shots to the thighs, and don't think that doesn't wear you out.
Oh, you can hear the power of those impacts.
Lloyd's the strength to kind of get up. A knee by McGinley.
Another hip toss.
Didn't quite bring him over, but did get him down to the mat and ends up in top position, does Lloyd.
Couple hammer fists now.
Lloyd goes to work with the ground and pound. McGinley trying to back roll off the cage, but no backdoor escape. He's not close enough to the cage to be able to have effect.
And that's what we were talking about earlier, Drew, is when you use the takedown to affect damage. You use the takedown, then you got the hammer fist going.
Right. But I think both these guys are doing a good job of taking full advantage of these takedowns.
10 seconds left.
Good round.
Oh, there's a submission.
Cranking on the shoulder, hardcore. You can see
saved by the bell.
You can see the pain on the face of Lloyd. He's not having to shake out his arm or anything, so it doesn't look like it wrenched the elbow. And some words between the corners, not sure what was going on there.
McGinley looks in really, really good shape for what that's worth.
In the context of what we're doing, I think that it plays pretty well, being in shape.
Yeah, absolutely.
And right
But
here,
you don't always see it on the amateur level.
we see Lloyd with an underhook in the half guard position, which is great, except he was up against the fence and he wasn't able to use it. And McGinley just really making life uncomfortable for Lloyd in this position. And then shortly after, we got a reversal and Lloyd paid it back.
I mean, you're in survival mode right there.
What an exciting fight.
Got the corners getting ready to fight outside the cage here.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
I'll see you.
Little testosterone therapy.
You know, you get in an environment with violence and alcohol. That's a matter of time.
Hopefully nobody involved there has been drinking. Both fighters reddened up in the face, nose, lips.
Yeah, it's been a close fight. I mean, either round could go to, one round piece, maybe. I thought Lloyd won the first. I thought McGinley won the second round. McGinley's ribs are all marked up. Lloyd wearing some damage on the face. Lloyd trying to figure a way to get in there. McGinley with that jab that misses. Lloyd's the one being the aggressor now. Or check that, McGinley.
Lloyd's putting his back against the fence. Against a taller fighter, it's not ideal.
Yeah, get back to the center of the cage. You don't want to be backing up in the third round in a close fight. You got to move forward.
Great body kick by Lloyd.
Yeah, nice stabbing deep right up the middle.
Lloyd telegraphed that just a little bit. Jab landed for McGinley. Oh, takedown by Lloyd.
Beautiful
Big takedown and
takedown.
body slam.
A lot of power, just elevated him off his feet in order to get the dump.
Now, being McGinley being a taller fighter, I mean, his guard must feel like a spider web right now. You got to play it safe even though you're horizontal.
Absolutely. He's got way longer legs and can be danger from the bottom.
A guard like a spider web. I like that.
It's a pain. Wish my guard was like that. Not at all.
Lloyd,
45 seconds to go.
those are almost elbows. That was really close to an elbow.
Both these guys impressive with their defense off their backs. Looking to set up a triangle.
Or an arm. Watch that arm bar.
Lloyd is doing a good job of keeping his head above his opponents, and that really limits the amount of movement he can do on bottom, which now showing that he can pass the guard and cause some damage.
14 seconds
to the
left in
knee
this
bar.
fight.
Oh, has a pretty deep.
Oh,
Nope.
Lost the
it.
angle.
Yep. Sweaty in the third round, man. It's tough to hold on to for sure.
I mean,
Great fight.
that was just showing a will to win.
Excellent work out of both fighters. My gracious.
And I mean, not making things obvious, but Hawaii is sea level, correct?
Yes.
I mean,
Or so it seems.
Judging by the waves.
a couple
and
hundred
such.
feet if you're, on top of a mountain, maybe. I think we're just making sure the corners are okay.
Replay here. This is after the big takedown where McGinley got put onto his back. Wrapped up in the spider web.
But if you notice here, I mean, keeping your head high against your opponent's guard is really limiting the hip mobility. It's when you sit back and try to posture, do your arms become a danger. So now he's keeping his head up high and really controlling his position. Really essential when you're fighting a taller opponent. And on this replay, that's really all we can see.
Good head positioning. All right, looks like Stewie has the word.
Ladies and gentlemen, after this 3-round battle, in fact, give him a round of applause because that was a war. After that 3-round battle, we go to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges score this bout the same, 29-28. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. Devin Mcginley!
Unanimous? I got a few question marks there, boys, I got to say.
Big sexy.
Congratulations to
Get
Mr. Devin
excited, Sparta.
McGinley out
I'm
of
here with your
Colorado
winner,
Springs,
Devin.
representing
Devin,
the Power Training
congratulations on an
Center.
absolute battle
Going home
today.
with the win.
Coming out victorious. How's it feel for you?
It feels good, honestly, but before I get too far, promoters in Colorado, call my coach because I want my fucking belt. Somebody's giving me a belt. I don't care who it is, call my coach.
You heard it here first. Well, who do you want to thank for today's battles?
First and foremost, my gym. Empower Training Center, Chaos Fight Team, Warrior Built down in Pueblo. Chris is going to win that helmet tonight. I have to thank my sponsors, WG Epoxy. Check them out on my social. Sarah McDonald from EXP Realty and 3G Construction and Roofing. Appreciate all you guys.
That's fantastic. When did you feel like what were you doing successfully in there that you just wanted to keep going at it?
He's a southpaw. It wasn't as long as I wanted to be. It's a little tough. We don't have a lot of southpaws, but as soon as I got him to the ground and got some strikes, I figured I probably dominated that one and just tried to keep long.
Congratulations, my friend. It was your debut. It was a nice win tonight. And remember, when you need help with real estate, you got a friend in Big Sexy.